Hello, my friends. Master Boone Brown, Ancient Ways Martial Arts Academy, here with your Monday Insight. Now, real quick, I'm going to tell a story at the beginning of this. The rest of it is going to be stuff related to what's going on this week here at Ancient Ways. If you just want to hear the story and then afterwards turn it off and go, shut up, I don't care about any of that, that's fine. Won't hurt my feelings a bit. But so here's the story really quick. Once upon a time, a student travels all the way across the country to train with a famous martial arts master. And when he gets there, he asks the man, how long will it take me to achieve black belt? And the instructor looks up and he goes, well, he says, typically students work hard. It takes them 4.5 to 5 years, which is typical of a great martial arts school. But the young man, he was not content with that. He says, well, what if I train twice as hard as all of your other students? He goes, well, in that case, it's going to take you 10 years. And the boy shook his head and said, well, that doesn't make sense. Well, what if I train twice as often as all your other students and twice as hard as all your other students? Oh, well, in that case, and the young man gets excited. He goes, it'll take you 20 years. And the young man says, I'm afraid I don't understand. If I train twice as hard and twice as often, shouldn't I progress more rapidly than your other students? And the master says, because your eyes are focused on the end, you are not present focused, and you're not focusing on the now. And so guys, in your training, remember to be present focused. Don't worry about tomorrow. It's not here yet. Don't worry about yesterday. It's already happened. Unless you're on a time machine and you're not telling anybody about it, it's nothing you can do about it. So focus on the now and let's be present focused. Okay, so that's your story for the week. And so now I'm going to talk a little bit about our holiday sale. And there'll be some cutaway video here that I'll insert too. All right, so first off, guys, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy Hanukkah, although today's the 10th. It's the last day of Hanukkah. Belated, how about that? Happy Saturnalia, Merry Yule, Happy Holidays, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. I respect that, and I hope it's the very best you ever had. All right, our annual holiday sale was a huge success, and I'm so happy we're able to save a lot of you a lot of money. And so a shout out to our new students who joined up around the holiday sale. We got Anna Quijada, awesome Anna from my adult class. We got Robert Despres. Robert is another one of our awesome seniors. He's coming to the morning classes with Miss Tanya and myself. And Kenny Hamilton. Kenny Hamilton reminds me a lot of one of our black belts, Jacob Breeze, and I have a feeling this kid's going to go far. I'm really looking forward to getting him there. And congratulations to our two newest Guardian members, Jeffrey Steele. You guys all know Jeffrey, and his good friend Chris Hauk, both upgraded to Guardians, and we're really excited to have them in there too. And now, guys, for those of you that missed the sale, I'm so sorry, guys. We did everything in our power to announce the sale, to announce today. We Facebook, we blogged, we texted, we emailed, we announced it in class, we handed out flyers, put posters on the doors. If you missed all that, I apologize. Now, the sales tables are still out, but the prices have gone back to their original prices because the sale day was the sale day. Now, that doesn't mean the prices aren't still great. And so get on in here and pick up some stocking stuffers and get what you need. All right, some stuff to consider about the sale and about what's going on. A couple of quick things here. Number one, our membership prices are going to go up in January. It's just unfortunate, but it's necessary. Those prices, let's see, where am I? So if you upgrade or renew your membership now, you're going to lock into the current prices for the length of your membership. And so that may be 3 years if you do Wolfpack or Guardian. It may be 1 year if you're doing Basic or We Warriors. Now, here's the thing about that. You may go, oh, but I've still got time on my program. Yeah. And when that runs out, you're going to get hit with the new prices. And so if you upgrade or renew now, it resets the start date and the end date. And so you'll save some cash. Okay, and so I just want to do that because I like to save people money. Let's make the new people coming in pay those higher prices, okay? All right, and let's see, what else we got now? All right, so anything in the Century catalogs that you've seen in there that you want, let us know. We can order it. We can get it cheaper for you than you can get it online, or if you call them and order through the phone. Because I'm a VIP with them. I've been working with Century for, 30-something years. Mike Dillard and I are good friends, so we get a VIP discount, and so the prices are really good, and I can save you shipping on it too. However, Century has let me know that they're not going to be able to get anything here by Christmas unless it's ordered by the 17th. And so if there's something in there you want, let me know. We'll get it right away. Now, some stuff they have set is already on backward. They're already out of it. But that doesn't mean they're not going to get more before the 17th. So let us know if there's something that you want. We'll call them right away and see if they got it and order right away if we can. Some things to think about that you might want to do for the holidays. We have karate-themed Christmas ornaments for your tree. Now, there's pepper spray and personal alarms for self-defense that are great stocking stuffers. There's some cool belt keychains. There's martial arts pins. If you collect pins, I know a lot of people do the Universal Studios or Disney World pins. We got some really cool martial arts pins over there, and tons of other items. Just look through on the table, see anything you want, bring it to the front desk, and we'll check you out. All right, so with that, let's talk about graduation a minute. It is graduation week here at Ancient Ways, not for our Wee Warriors. Okay, so really quick, Wee Warriors, this still applies to you, so listen close. This, because we do graduation over the course of 2 days, starting Thursday at 5 o'clock and then ending Saturday or Friday whenever we end, that means that Friday and Saturday there's no regular classes except for our Wee Warriors at 4:30 on both Thursday and Friday. So don't show up Thursday 6 o'clock thinking there's going to be a Wee Warrior class. It's not. And regular rank students, if you go, hey, I'm not planning on graduating, well, we're going to talk about that. There's no classes for you either, okay? So all we do is graduation on these 2 days every 3 months, okay? So now let's talk about graduation a little quick. Who should be there? Everyone should be there. Invite your friends, your neighbors, the people down the street, your family. Take lots of pictures and videos. Share them with us on Facebook or Instagram or whatever so that we can put them out there. Every student should be there. Every regular rank student, not Wee Warriors. You need to be there for graduation. If you don't think you're ready, we're going to discuss that in a second, but who shouldn't be there? If you haven't attended very many classes and you don't have all your tips yet, get with me and let's discuss it. In all likelihood, you should be there too. And I'm going to give you a couple of reasons things to think about when it comes to graduation. Number one, if you think you or your child is not ready to graduate, if you weren't ready for a spelling test on Friday, would you just show up and go, hey, teach, I'm not ready for the spelling test, so I'm not going to take it? Or would you take the test and get a lesser grade? Right. This is not a martial arts amusement center. This is an academy, okay, martial arts school. That means you still take the test whether you think you're ready or not. And there's a lot to be said for the value of taking the test, not being ready, the pressure of that affecting you to train harder next time. And I've had students fail and come back and be super, super strong in all of their tests past that. The majority of our top black belts have failed an exam at one time or another, and it made them really knuckle down and learn the value of hard work and to not just think they can coast through things. And I hear this as a complaint for a lot of this upcoming generation. And so let's not make it a problem for our kids. Let's make sure they understand that work ethic. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to fail your kid in front of everybody and embarrass them. That's not my method, of course. But there are times when I will take a student aside halfway through the test and say, hey, don't step up to get your belt. And I'll do it privately so that they know. And they'll go home and they'll cry, they'll be upset, and they'll come back, and we'll test them again in a week or two, and they're going to do great. They're going to learn next time, be ready. And that will be their work ethic, not yours and not mine. That'll be theirs. They're going to apply that. All right. I'm playing the long game here, guys. I'm really not concerned about your kids getting their next belt or you getting your next belt. My concern is you getting your black belt. And getting our black belts to their next degree. That's my thing right there. That's where the real magic happens, and so that's what I'm really focused on. And with that being said, I know too, your kid, if he doesn't do great on this test, and he comes to Red Senior, he's going to have to do it all again. And at that time, we're going to go through and perfect. And if you ask all of our black belts who have failed an exam, ask them, where was it? They'll say it was at Red Senior. And there's not, it's pretty frequently that we take a Red Senior and we go, hey, just don't worry about testing this time around. Do it next time, and we'll get you there. Let's say that you do everything in your test fairly well, but then you don't do well on the form. Okay, great. So you got A's on everything. You got a D or an F on the form. That doesn't mean you fail. It means you pass. Okay, remember, you're going to still go on. And again, I'm going to say it, when you're a Red Senior, you're going to come back and do this again, you're going to do it better. Okay, and so keep that in mind. And finally, you have to keep in mind that next week we start with new material. Whether you pass or not, you're getting new material. And that if you don't pass or don't test, we're going to come back around and you're going to have to do this again at a lower belt rank and then again as a Red Senior. So I want to do everything in my power to make sure that you get through this week so that we all move forward with a big sigh of relief and get the new material as we go forward. And then when you're Red Senior, we're going to struggle with it again, and we're going to knock it out. You'll be more prepared by then. We'll be better instructors because we're always improving, and we'll help you to get through it too. All right, well, graduation for beginners. And now beginners are white belt, yellow belts, and orange belts. That's your current belt rank. Those are beginners. Their exam, or their graduation, is on Thursday, this coming Thursday, the 13th at 5 o'clock. We start a little bit after that because people do get stuck in traffic. It's snowbird season. We understand that. And we usually start with orange belts first and then do yellow and then white. That way the white belts who are the most nervous and have never seen a test before will have that prior exposure. It'll be easier for them. At 6:30, before 6:30, those guys are done. We'll take a group shot first, then they'll go. Or you can stick around. You can watch too. At 6:30, we do the intermediates. The intermediates is normally not quite as big a group. This time around, I think it's going to be huge. And so we've got a lot of intermediates that have really tackled their material and are going to do really, really well. That starts at 6:30 and ends around 8-ish, somewhere around in there. And that's the end of Thursday. And then on Friday at 5 o'clock, we have our advanced students starting their exam, and that goes till 6:30-ish. And then comes the long test. We have red seniors testing for their next tip. And again, red seniors have to do 100% of the material, but they test up for a tip for each level. So they get a tip for beginner, a tip for intermediate, a tip for advanced, and then they'll wait a while and really put it all together to get ready for their black belt. So that's a long test on Friday, and it usually starts at 6:30 and goes to whenever we're finished. Sometimes it goes long, sometimes it goes short. It just depends how many we have. We did just test 8 new people to black belt, so that's 8 people that are not red seniors anymore, and so they won't be testing, but we still have, if you look over in the box of attendance cards, big stack of red seniors. And so that's a place where a lot of people get to and take their time getting through that. All right, with that, guys, I just want to congratulate you for getting ready to graduate. I know you're all going to do great. Go ahead and come to the studio and get your written exam. You can pay for your graduation either online or here at the studio, either way. There will be a link in the email that goes out with this. And if you have any questions or concern, please get with me, guys. That's what we're here for, okay? And we'll help you through it any way that we can. And good luck. I think you're all going to do great. And, Merry Christmas.